All right. In Spanish, we have two past tenses. We have the preterite tense, which is what we're going to be working on this 6 weeks and part of next 6 weeks. And then we have the imperfect tense. But right now, we're just going to worry about the preterite. Okay? The preterite tense of verbs is a past tense. It's those ed words like walked, talked, jogged, wrote, slept, etc. And it talks about what has already happened. It's a completed action. It's already done. In the case of the preterite tense, it's something that happened once and it's done. Okay, here's some examples. I went to the store. I went to the store and I was done. This is not something I did all the time. I bought a shirt. Once and done. Okay. I paid in cash. Oh, okay. This is also an in modo. Okay, other examples would be I went to Bull's Night Out last night. It's once and done. Over with.
Did you?
I did. It was great.
Where'd you go?
Bull's Night Out. Rodeo. Let's see. Last week, you took your semester test. Once and done. Okay, so let's talk about the stem of verbs. The stem of the verb is our building block, right? That's how we build the conjugations of the verbs. So how do I get the stem of a verb? How do I find it? What? Well, yeah, you look at it as part of the infinitive verb, but how do you find the stem of it?
Look at the ending.
Okay. The ending is the infinitive part. So if I want the stem, I'm going to drop that ending, that AR or ER or IR. I'm going to drop it. And that's going to leave the stem of the verb, which is where the meaning of the verb is. Okay? So tomar, it's going to be tom. Hablar, the stem is habla. Comer, the stem is come. Beber, the stem is beb. Abrir, the stem is abra. Salir, the stem is sal. Okay? This is your foundation, if you will, for conjugating verbs. So how do we figure out who's doing the action? How do we know by looking at the verb? If I just have the stem there, what do I need to do to make it say that someone is doing the action? What do I have to do? I'd have to what, Dana? I have to have the right ending, right? Okay. And there's a pattern. In the present tense, there's a pattern. Well, there's a pattern for the preterite tense as well. So here's your pattern just for AR verbs. All we're going to work on this week is AR verbs. Regular AR verbs. Remember I told you that in the preterite there's a lot of irregulars? Well, we're going to start with the regulars and move on. So for AR verbs, here are your endings. For yo, the letter E with an accent. You must have the accent. That's why there's a reason why I was so picky about the accents at the beginning of the year. To, the to form is aste. What's the pronoun, the direct object pronoun or indirect object pronoun for to? Te. All right, look at this ending, the preterite ending for the to form. What do you see? Te. To has te in its ending. To has te. If you can remember that, it will help you with the to form. El, ella, and usted, o, with an accent. If you don't have the accent, what is that o going to indicate to you? I. It's going to be the yo form in the present tense. So you've got to have that O so that you're in the right way. Okay. Remember that I told you the nosotros form very rarely changes? Right. Okay. The nosotros form in the present tense for AR verbs is almost.
So how do you know if it's past or present?
How do you know? Context. Context clues. Exactly. Context clues. You gotta look at the rest of it. Okay, don't worry about this one, the estáis. That's the vosotros, and we're not going to mess with it. The final one for ellos, ellas, and ustedes is Aaron.
Aaron.
Aaron, ellos, ellas, and ustedes.
Not messing with
We don't do vosotros. All right, so in present tense, what does the ellos, ellas, and ustedes end with? An N. Okay. Look at the preterite form in the same situation. What does it end with? An N. Okay. Ends with an N. So, repeat after me. Let's learn this pattern. Aste. O. Amos. Aaron. Again, repiten. Aste. O. Amos. Aaron. Do it again louder. Aste. O. Amos. Aaron. Okay. You need to learn this pattern. It will help you.
Have you seen that video, Miss Kay?